Today's topic, how to lose body fat. Yes, today I want to show you how to get rid of body fat. And I know from my experience of coaching amazing men and women in Skype coaching sessions how hard it can be to lose fat in this area. But today I want to give you scientifically proven techniques and very specific practical tips that you can use to lose fat in this area. So are you ready? Are you committed to your weight loss journey? Are you committed to losing weight? Then you might want to avoid foods that contain a lot of trans fats, because trans fats have been linked to inflammation in your body, to heart disease, and yes, also to abdominal fat gain. And trans fats are in foods such as frozen pizza, donuts, fried chicken, popcorn, all these foods that are so delicious. But I promise you one thing, and I know that from my own experience, because I used to eat a very terrible diet for almost all my life. But now that I eat healthy, it might take some time till your body adjusts to it and till your taste buds, you can say, till your taste buds adjust to it. But then eventually, when you no longer eat these foods, you don't even want to eat them anymore. You don't even want to taste them anymore, because your body and your taste buds are so used to the healthy food that's good for you. And speaking of things that are good for you and not good for you, say no to alcohol. Studies link alcohol consumption to a significant, and I really mean significant, increase in developing belly fat. That's why it's so important that you no longer drink alcohol, or if you drink alcohol, you only drink every now and then a little bit. But if you're really serious about your weight loss journey and about losing weight, then I would recommend no more alcohol. The most dangerous thing about alcohol, at least when it comes to weight loss and to your ability to lose body fat, is that alcohol makes you feel hungry, especially when you consume a lot of alcohol at once. That's also why, according to many studies, people who only drink 1 glass of wine 3 times a week have less trouble getting rid of belly fat than people who, for example, drink a lot of alcohol once every 2 weeks, because then as a result, they get so hungry that they eat all the stuff that's not good for them. And in the same way as you can say no to alcohol, you can say yes to probiotics, but not just any probiotics. Studies suggest that gut bacteria may play a powerful role in body weight regulation, and certain probiotics have the power to absorb dietary fat, which then increases the amount of fat that your body can burn. And certain bacteria, such as for example lactobacillus, may be very effective when it comes to losing body fat. The big problem, however, is that because of your stomach acid in your digestive system, most probiotics that you take are actually destroyed. And that's why it's so important that you use a supplement that is specifically designed for weight loss, that your body can actually absorb these miracle molecules. And that's why I prepared 2 links for you in the description. Both links lead to the same supplement, which is the only supplement that I really recommend for your weight loss. The first link leads you to a video presentation, and you can alternatively also go to loseweightpodcast.com/video. And the second link leads you to a letter in which all the science behind this supplement is described. And alternatively, you can also go directly to loseweightpodcast.com/letter to get to this letter, to then read it and to find out more about the science behind this incredible supplement. And then give resistance training a shot. There's been a lot of studies that prove that resistance training can lead to weight loss in general. But there's been one study that I thought was really interesting, and that's a study that involved teenagers, in which they proved that strength training can have a huge positive effect on decrease in visceral fat. And eat a diet that is high in fiber. Fiber is so important. That's actually something that I realized while I was changing my diet from a very unhealthy diet to a very healthy diet. Because fiber absorbs water and it forms a gel that helps slow down your food as it passes through your digestive system. And this, as a result, makes you feel full. And when you feel full, then you won't eat more, which then again stores fat in your body. And a study in more than 1,000 adults discovered that every 10 grams of fiber has the power to decrease belly fat by 3.7%. Think about it, every 10 grams of fiber. That's not much, and the effect can be very profound. And when it comes to your ability to lose body fat, you also have to say no to stress and yes to meditation. I'm a big fan of meditation. Actually, I meditate a lot, but if you've never meditated, you can, for example, just sit down, close your eyes and meditate for 5 minutes. And now you might be saying, yeah, Sebastian, but why meditation? I want to lose fat. What does it have to do with meditation? It has so much to do with meditation because stress has a very negative impact on your ability to lose body fat. A lot of research suggests that high cortisol levels increase your appetite, and then as a result, this leads to more body fat. So in order to reduce your appetite, you have to reduce the stress level that you experience right now. And if you have a very demanding career, or if you have a very demanding home life, let's say you maybe raise children, this can have a negative effect on your ability to lose body fat. And that's why de-stressing your life and changing your lifestyle is also very important if you want to get rid of that fat. And it's also important that you eat less sugar and more protein, or at least I would suggest that you do that, especially sugar in processed foods. Candy is not the same as fruits. Your body has a harder time to absorb the sugar in processed foods, especially refined carbohydrates are the big problem. And protein, on the other hand, provides your body with energy and makes you feel full faster. Whereas carbs can lead to, you can say a hunger spike. The sugar spike often leads to a hunger spike. And what you can also do is to eat probiotic foods, which means foods that are naturally high in probiotics. Because researchers have found that different types of bacteria play a role in weight regulation, and that having the right balance when it comes to probiotics can help with weight loss, including loss of belly fat. And when it comes to probiotic foods, you can, for example, eat sauerkraut. And speaking of sauerkraut, in case you haven't recognized it yet with my weird accent, I'm German, so I know everything about sauerkraut. And you can also eat pickles or kefir or yogurt. But what you can also do is to click on one of the 2 links in the description, or on both if you, for example, first want to watch the video presentation and then read the letter that describes all the scientific background when it comes to the supplement in great detail. And I can almost guarantee you that you will be very positively surprised and maybe even a bit shocked when you find out more about this incredible supplement for weight loss. And speaking of supplements, you can also supplement with omega-3 fat or eat more fish. There is some evidence that suggests that omega-3 fats can have a positive effect on your ability to reduce visceral fat. And fish that you can eat, for example, that's high in omega-3 fat is salmon, herring, and sardines. And the last tip I want to share with you is that you can prioritize, or maybe even should prioritize, your sleep. A 16-year study, and yes, it's really a 16-year study. When I discovered this study, I was also like, wait, what? 16 years? Yes, it's a long study. A 16-year study involving more than 68,000 women. Think about it, 68,000 women found that the women who sleep less than 5 hours per night were significantly more likely to gain weight than those who sleep 7 hours or more per night. So yes, your sleep is important. And while you sleep, you can allow the supplement that you can find out more about if you click on the links in the description to do its magic.